Can you see me okay? I have no idea how this is going to work. Because... Hi. How are you guys doing? I'm, sleep deprived. But reason I don't know if this is going to work properly is because I'm peering into a brand new camera. So, bear with me if it ends up being ridiculous. So I'll explain both things, both the sleep deprivation and the new camera. The new camera is because my old camera, I went less than a week ago to hang out with some friends at like a naturey type area, and I was taking pictures, and basically the camera wanted to zoom in on everything but the thing I was trying to take a picture of, and it would blur everything out, and it was awful, and there was no settings you could use to change this, nothing. And it had been starting to blur videos I made for quite a while. Like, you might have even noticed that I posted one or two of them because they had important messages in them, and I was like, I need to post it anyway. But it just didn't seem to want to focus anymore. And when we got home from the trip, we found out that a part of it had just completely broken and it was barely usable. So my friends got together and picked out like enough money for me to get a new camera. I just wanted a camera very similar to my old one, but one that didn't eat up batteries, because this one ate up batteries ridiculously. I just wanted one I could charge. And the one that I wanted, they didn't seem to have in stock anywhere, unless they wanted it in silver, which, I always get red cameras, and if I couldn't have a red camera, I'd rather have a black camera. Silver just looks cheap to me. I don't like it. I'm very fussy. But the only, like, really good red camera we could find was more expensive than the higher end camera. So we got me a higher end camera. It's a Samsung. It looks really professional upon seeing it. Like, has its own like fancy camera strap. It has a place where you can like grip it to take like really in-depth pictures. It's a beautiful camera, and I'm still learning it. But I noticed that it's like pretty awful at taking selfies, because it tends to, with the lens being so big, which it's a fantastic thing that the lens is so big, but it tends to distort parts of my face. So like my nose will look like wider, like out this way. And, you know, it's really weird, and I think I just have to get used to how it works, or get used to the settings. But right now I can't take very good selfies. But it does take detailed selfies. Like, I was trying to take a picture of the eye makeup I had on yesterday, and I like looked at the picture and it showed like every freckle on my face, which the old camera would just kind of bleach out my freckles. Like, you wouldn't even know I had them. But I do. I have freckles across the bridge of my nose, like right here. But it did kind of get some of my makeup. It wouldn't take like really beautiful glamour shots like the other one used to, so I had to take a video and then like take some crappy ass stills. But we'll figure this out. I've only had the camera like less than a week, so eventually I'll get used to it. I'm just very frustrated now because I don't think I'm really used to working with such a professional camera, and I can't get the settings in like 2 seconds, so. But I really did need a better camera. That camera was a refurbished camera that I got from my mom in 2011. And it was already refurbished by that point, so I don't know what I was hoping for. Now the sleep deprivation is a completely different thing. We watched a really good Japanese horror last night. It was called The Ring Curse, The Curse Ring, or something like that. Basically, it was about a girl who could curse using words, and the only way to stop her curse from happening was to basically make it into like a chain letter, because the more people knew about it, the less, it was like Russian roulette, the less chance you had of dying, or something. So, you know, me being me, I'm like, I'm not affected by this. I'm gonna go to sleep, but my body in some subconscious manner kept waking me up several times. I guess part of me was just like, I have to keep alert, and now I'm really tired, but I can't get to sleep. I think it's like 6:30 or 7. It was 6:30 when I woke up. Yeah, it's 7 now. So I figured, since it's nice and quiet, I'll film. You can probably hear the air conditioner in the background. I'm sorry about that. But it's my room is very hard to regulate. It's either like polar ice cold in here or so freaking hot that the sweat's rolling down your face. I'm wearing a brand new shirt that I got. It's a crop top. I got 2 really cool shirts at a thrift store yesterday. One was very gothic-y. I just took that one off for the crop top because I just kind of want to be comfortable. But I was dressing like kind of witchy, kind of gothic-y yesterday and had really cool makeup that like looked like butterfly wings and stuff. And I really enjoy dressing in that style. It's just that a lot of the times I don't have the effort to put forth. So maybe I'll get to do that more, and maybe I'll get good enough to do tutorials, because what I think would be really cool is to be able to be good enough to do makeup tutorials, because I have a couple of different ideas that I'd love to share, but we'll see. I need to get good enough applying it on my own face before I can teach other people the ideas I have. But I've been watching a lot of gothic-y people lately, and they make me very happy because, like, just watching their channels, like, we have a lot in common. I never realized just how much I actually fit the gothic stereotype just with hobbies. Obviously not upon first glance. Like, I have to really work hard in order to fit, you know, the actual aesthetic, but a lot of my interests apparently are quite gothic-y. And I'm itching. I have a Band-Aid. It's a Lisa Frank Band-Aid. Because me and my friend were at a different naturey place and we didn't wear sunscreen, and I got bit by a mosquito like at least 10 times, and this one's one of the more itchy ones, and I've got it all tore open, so I have a Band-Aid across it to stop myself. I'm very destructive. It's also reaching the time where now all the pumpkin products are out, so I have this, and it smells fantastic. I'm going to get as many different types of smells of pumpkin as I can in candles, and that'll be fun. But I love Halloween related stuff. And Halloween is legitimately my favorite holiday. It's just that it'll be 5 years now that my grandmother, who was like basically a parent to me, died on Halloween, so I have a hard time celebrating something I love whenever somebody else that I love passed on the same day. But yeah, I'm just kind of babbling. I have no idea when this will go up, but I do have a cord now that connects directly to the computer. Before I had to use my SD card, and the computer I typically use does not have an SD card. Talking is hard. SD card slot, so I would have to wait for my friend to transfer the files over. I also have another one that I need to edit even before this. So I have 2 videos that should be going up. This one and another one. And I'm gonna have an announcement, kind of a pretty important announcement to make soon. I know that everybody else is being pretty open about it in my family. I'm just, for some reason, I'm not ready to be talking about it over YouTube. But if I continue to make videos relatively regularly, it's going to be obvious that something's different. So I'll have to talk about it soon, but it'll be its own video. So I think that's pretty much it. I could probably babble on even longer, but I think I'm just gonna go for now. But I hope you guys have a good day and stuff, and I'll talk to you when I get to make my next video. Hopefully that'll be relatively regularly within like a month or so. But we'll see. See ya.